Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am testing out some makeup that is new to me, probably old to you guys, and also some makeup that just came out and also some new products that just came out. So it's kind of just like a let's sit down, let's just play around, a not so serious video, just testing out things, seeing how things perform, getting a chance to just play with makeup and relax a little bit. So thank you for tuning back into my channel, and make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell on the bottom so you can get post notification updates whenever I do post. And I hope you guys enjoy seeing this look. I just want to start this video off today just saying a quick little disclaimer. I know we all come to YouTube just to kind of get away from all social media, and this is a very scary time, and I'm just gonna say it now that I have such bad anxiety from this whole thing. The whole coronavirus is so freaking terrifying to me. I'm currently in my house, away from people. Social distancing is what I'm doing, what I think most people are doing. I know some don't even have the choice to be even doing that anyway, so it's so freaking sad, the whole thing. And I just wanted to play with makeup today and to just get away from it all. And I feel like makeup for me personally is just like a very big distraction from the world. It relieves a lot of my anxiety. While this isn't a need to be doing my makeup, because I'm literally just gonna be in my living room chilling with my dog, watching some TV. It just kind of calms my anxiety. And maybe if you guys have makeup at home, you can just throw some on, play with it, see if it helps you guys relieve some anxiety, try some new tricks, open something that you've never played with before, do something crazy. I mean, if it doesn't work out, you're going to be at home anyway. So I just wanted to throw that in there, that I can't really make a video not addressing this issue. I just feel like we're all in this together. So if you're here, let's just get through this and let's just play with some makeup and hope for the best, that this sort of helps us for even 20 minutes or whatever the heck you want to do. I'm going to try out some new makeup today and a lot of new products that might be old to you guys, but it's totally new to me. Some new launches, some new releases. I've got the Colourpop new full beat blending sponge kit. I've already got one dampened, hence why that one is not in there, and it is way bigger than any of these sponges to put back in there. So I'm first going to prime my face with the Maybelline Masterprime Hydrate and Smooth Primer Base. I have never tried this, so I'm excited. I've heard very good things through YouTube here. I just have never got the chance to try it. By the way, I just want to say thank you, Colleen, for all the makeup donations. Yeah, I have a bunch of cool makeup to play with, and I didn't spend a penny on it, which is probably okay. So I'm just going to take that and apply it all over my face here. It's definitely super hydrating. So I'm going to let that sink in my skin here, but I'm going to take the new Colourpop Full Beat Blending Sponge Kit today, and I've already dampened one that I kind of had my eyes on. This is the silicone blending sponge. It says it's a blending sponge with a unique silicone core that minimizes product absorption, and it's perfect to use with full coverage foundation. And I saw Colourpop saying that this middle core of the sponge, if you can tell, it does have the silicone in the middle there. And apparently it's not supposed to absorb all your foundation into your sponge. So that's awesome. I'm definitely going to play around with these sponges in other videos. I'm definitely curious, of course, about the velvet sponge. I know there was another sponge similar on the market like that, but I never ended up picking it up. So I'm just excited. This whole kit was 20 bucks. So even if you like one sponge out of the 5 here, a beauty blender costs $20 for just one. So think of that. Colourpop, my ride or die, so I definitely trust them pretty much with everything they come out with. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I've never tried this one before, but again, heard pretty good things about it. I know that it says it's a full coverage foundation, so we'll definitely see how that is. Do you feel like my face just got super red from that primer? My skin is super sensitive, so that really wouldn't be unlike my skin for something like that to happen. Plus my skin is super dry, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess this is what those first impressions really truly look like, is that you can't even hide what's going on. This is the truth, and my skin is hella red around my mouth area. So this full coverage foundation better freaking work. And this is in the shade F3. So it comes with a wand here. Not really sure how much to use. Alright, that might be way too much. I really don't know. And I'm going to take some of that foundation and put that right onto the sponge here. We're just going to dabble that all into the face. So the sponge is awesome. I mean, I can definitely tell that it did not soak up a lot of product. Usually with foundations, I do have to go back and reapply it on the sponge. I think this is really cool because you can see this part is soaking up the foundation while this part is not. I do think it is bouncing off the sponge very well. Now, as a foundation, I'm gonna have to say it's very, very full coverage in my opinion. Maybe a little too full coverage than what I like. I mean, I had quite a bit of pimples underneath my jawline here, probably from stress, but it completely covered that up. There's no concealer on my face. There's just the foundation, so it worked very well. However, I do feel like some parts around my nose here, you guys can probably see that, are looking pretty dry. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I know this is the matte concealer. I ordered the hydrating e.l.f. concealer because I completely mixed them up. I didn't know that there was two different ones, so I have already used this one a couple times. I'm kind of on the fence how I feel about this one too, but I just wanted to show you guys how this concealer does apply, and I might make a video comparing one versus the other when I do get the other e.l.f. one in the mail here. So going in with the tip of my sponge, we'll blend that out. And then I'm going to set my face with the Catrice HD Baking and Setting Loose Powder. I'm really just going to set underneath my eyes here for now. And while that foundation is still nice and wet, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. I've honestly never heard about this. I'm not sure if it's old, if it's new, but I'm kind of in the market to try a different cream contour out. Here are the shades in the palette. I'll probably go in with this one and maybe this one. Definitely not this one, way too fair. And put the product right on there. That looks kind of scary. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go in with that very lightly at first. So I feel like that definitely contoured the face pretty nicely here. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows really quickly here. I don't have a new brow product. Wish I did, but I'm so ride or die about the brow product that I always use. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is just my favorite, so I'm gonna just speed through this part right now. All right, brows are on. I'm just gonna set my cheek area with that same loose setting powder. I'm definitely not gonna set in my chin area or my nose area, just because it's already looking a little cakey. I love using a sponge to press powder in. I just feel like it doesn't pick up any foundation as a brush would. I have a lot of problems with brushes picking up product. So I don't have any new bronzers today, but I am going in with the Tarte Pro Glow palette, and I'm going in with the shade Backstage. And I'm taking my Alamar Cosmetics bronzer brush. If you haven't tried this brush, I suggest you go out and get it because it is literally amazing. I feel like bronzer to me is kind of one of the more challenging parts in makeup. I just can never seem to get it blended quite the way I want it to, but this brush has taken it to the next level for me. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Milan Tea Rose Powder Blush. I have used another one of these blushes and they are just gorgeous. However, I've not tried this shade, so just wanted to give it a shot. And this is my Luxie 514 blush brush. Before we go any further, I am just gonna put a little bit of setting spray on. My face feels super dry and very tight. And I like to do this too sometimes before I do highlight because it helps give the skin more of a grip for the highlighter to stick onto. So I'm going in with the Morphe Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist by Morphe. I would imagine a lot of you have already tried this. And it's not new to me either. I've had it for a while, but I haven't shown it on video, I don't think. But it smells awesome. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Masterprime Face Studio Metallic Highlighter. I'm definitely interested by this highlighter. When you go ahead and swatch it, it is crazy metallic. I mean, it is beautiful, but we'll see how it lays on top of skin. I'm going to take my Morphe M438 brush. Oh wow, that is definitely very pigmented, very beautiful. It's definitely super pink, which is probably really great if you are putting it over blush with like a blush topper, but I might go in with another highlighter just on the high points of the face here and on the nose and Cupid's bow. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush duo here, and I am just going to dip in right to that highlight shade with the same brush and put that right on the tops here. A little on the Cupid's bow, and then a little on the nose. So I already went in and primed my eyes. I went in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Base Primer, and I'm going to go in with the Living in Color palette. I got this in my BoxyCharm. It's very pretty. We got some nice colors in here. Let's see, I have the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow in the shade Top Yacht, which is a very pretty gold shade. So I might just use a lot of the browns today and just do like a brown matte look with the glitter right on top so we can see how this performs. So there's really no transitional crease shade colors in here. So I'm just gonna pick up this orange and just lightly apply it, hoping that it doesn't go too pigmented and that I can definitely get like a good transitional color going on before we go with the browns. And we're just gonna work that all over the eye with my crease brush here. This is the BMX 430 brush. Yeah, so that's definitely like a little heavier than what I would use for a transition shade, but you know, it's the apocalypse we're staying in anyway, so who really cares? So I'm going to go in with this middle shade here. These two browns are very similar, but the middle one has more of a red undertone. So I am just going to take my Morphe M454 brush, dip that right in there, and then we're gonna just focus that a little bit more directly in the crease. So I'm focusing that on the outer of the eye. And then we're just blending it right in a little bit further on the crease. But circular motions on the outside here will help blend in that color. So I want to go in with that Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot here. This is what it looks like. And I want to apply that all over the lid, basically, to just see the rave about these shadows. I've heard pretty good things. It's very metallic on my finger there. With just one dip, that shadow goes crazy far. Blending out the edges with that brown. I'm going to go in with a tiny little brush here. This is the Luxie 246 brush. Finger always works better, but if you have claws like me, it's really hard to get to the inner corner without stabbing your eye out. Okay, so I know this next step probably isn't really going to go with the look, but I just really want to try out. I just got these in the mail yesterday, the Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liners. I have been seeing more and more people post how amazing these are. This is in the shade Boots. It's a pink shade. I also ordered a purple and a yellow. I have an idea with the yellow one, like a very pretty spring look with the yellow on the waterline, but I don't want to do that quite yet because I'm not really feeling in the mood for spring because life's freaking depressing right now and it's hard to want to do like a bright flashy look, but maybe I'll end up trying it out for you guys soon. So I'm kind of feeling inspired by that lower lash eyeliner, so I think I'm just gonna dip into my Colourpop It's All Good palette here. And I think I'm just gonna throw like a pink shade on the bottom. So I'm gonna use my BMX 420 detail brush and let's go in with the shade, I don't know, you could use any of these. So maybe I'll just play with all 4 colors and see what we get. And I'm going to dip back in with that brown shade and place that on the outer of the eye just to deepen it up a bit. Well, now that we have all the pink on the lower lash line, I think I'm just going to bring a little bit of pink into the actual eyelid. And I'm going to go in with the shade Concierge and just put that in the crease too. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a lash primer today. This is the Essence Volume Booster Primer. I have used this a couple times and it's awesome. I mean, seriously, I don't know what Essence puts in their mascaras, but this just works. So I'm just going to coat the lashes with this and it's going to look really crazy because your lashes are going to be white. But hold on, because we're going to put mascara over it, obviously. Alright, makeup look completed. Just kidding. I'm going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara and place that over the primer. And then taking the mascara on the lower lash line as well. I actually like how this eye look turned out. I mean, it's simple, but it has color to it. So anytime that you're ever fearful of why the heck did I do my eyeshadow like this, put your mascara on. It'll probably look pretty good. I feel like mascara really ties everything together, so stay calm. And then last we just have lips. I am going to go with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Berry Recognize. I have used one of these before, but it was a long time ago from what I remember, for being the price point that they are, they were bomb. Like, they went on really good and they lasted very well. So, and I figured that the berry shade would be perfect with the eye look. The applicator works so well. I didn't even go in with the lip liner, so this is awesome. Alrighty guys, and this is the finished look. I had a lot of fun testing out these new products. All of them are awesome. I mean, I think the only things that I didn't care for probably was the primer because my face was burning. I'll probably still use it to see if that is the same reaction. And I wouldn't say that I really cared for the foundation, but I'll probably end up trying that again too, because some days your skin acts crazy and some days it acts perfectly normal. So I'm not like 100% don't buy that, but everyone's skin is so different. Standout products to me was the Colourpop blending sponge kit, the lipstick, of course, this eyeliner. That is so fun. I'm gonna have to order all the shades because, like I said, I only ordered 3 of them. And then honestly, the thing that surprised me a lot too was the Shadow Paint Pot by Tarte. I just feel like that's gorgeous, and I slept too long on getting that product. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. Just stay in, be with your family, be kind to each other. Don't go out and, you know, take mass quantities of things because everyone needs the essentials in their house right now. I just don't want this world to become crazier than what it is. I just think we can get through this if we all listen and we just stay in our houses and we stay healthy. And if you do end up, of course, you know, sick, just please take care of yourself. Know exactly what to do. You know, just take care of yourself. I mean, that's the main thing. If anything's wrong, seek help and stay away from people, as hard as that is, and just try to relax. I'm gonna take these days or weeks, however long we're all off for, and maybe just make a lot of content for you guys, because for me, this has personally been a good escape. I don't know how long I've been filming, probably like an hour, and I've just been babbling on to a camera. But to me, that's just really helped. I've had a lot of true anxiety through this whole thing. So try something that's in your house. Maybe pick up a hobby. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Just maybe don't sit around on social media like I've been doing and read all these articles that may not even be true. Just stay focused, just stay positive. I'm gonna try to do the same. I've had a negative outlook, but I'm just gonna try to do my best, and I think that's all we can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe to this video, ring the bell for post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.